Man United won, Arsenal won. Now, this photo is probably one of the moments of the game in terms of, you know, Declan Rice's tackle. I mean, Hoyland was pretty much clean through. If Declan Rice doesn't make this tackle, we're going to lose this game. I actually think we were fortunate to get a draw. I think we were fortunate to get a draw. And you know what? Draw's just not good enough, is it? It's pretty much a loss. Man United won a... No, this is the worst Man United team that I've seen in my life. Yes, it's the worst Man United team in the 21st century, probably 20th century too. That's how crazy it is, right? And to come away with a draw, not good enough. Obviously, you know, when it comes to Arsenal, Manchester United, they raise their game. We know this. We know this, right? And, you know, after scoring 7 in midweek, people were thinking, you know what, we're just going to batter them just as easy as that. Premier League, we've shown we've been struggling all season. After the February break, we beat Leicester. We got away with that one. 2 late goals from Marino. Cool. Since then, losing to West Ham 1-0 at home, drawing to Nottingham Forest, you know, away, and now another draw. This is just not good enough. It's just not good enough, and we just have to call it for what it is. Arteta has to be held accountable. Players have to be held accountable. You can look at the board, of course, but ultimately, it's just not good enough. Cool. So first and foremost, the way United even got the lead was, you know, Trossard making a silly foul, I think, and Bruno had a chance at a free kick, and the players, look how far back they are. They're actually 11 yards back instead of, you know, the 10 yards. And Reyes all the way to Bruno Fernandes's left-hand side, which makes, you know, the right-hand side of the goal, in Bruno Fernandes's vision, much clearer to aim for. Where does he go for? Goes for the right-hand side of the goal. Wall doesn't do his job. Raya isn't able to save it. It's a silly goal to concede. United take the lead, and it's poor, man. It's just poor all around. Bruno Fernandes, big games, he steps up. Let's be real. FA Cup final, you saw us and against City. We've seen what he's done against Arsenal, and this was just one of those ones, really and truly. I wish Odegaard was that guy when it came to matches like this. Not so much. I mean, yeah, you can count the City one, yeah, Tottenham, you know, a few times or so, but I mean, it's not to the level of Bruno Fernandes, and I was, you know, the one that was putting forward Odegaard as, you know, the guy in terms of midfielders in the league. But this season, his performances have been abysmal. First off, he did try, definitely, for sure. But, you know, just overall, when you look at the season he's having, that's just not good enough for a captain of Arsenal Football Club that's meant to be chasing the title. It's just not, right? And he's not the only one. I mean, the team collectively, it's been quite poor. And the annoying thing is, you look at the summer and you're like, did we do enough? Marino, in hindsight, you know, is he a good player? Yes, he is. Has he worked in the system? No. Has he found a home at the left centre mid role, which we bought him for? No. So ultimately, he hasn't worked out yet. Calafiori hasn't been a mainstay at left back. He's come up with cool moments, yeah, sure, but ultimately, in terms of achieving our goals, we're further away from that at this current moment in time, pending what happens with the Champions League. So you can't say he's been an entire success, even though he's exciting, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him develop, you know, as an Arsenal player. Cool. Neto, I mean, that was a panic loan. He hasn't done anything all season. Pretty much just played one game. In the one game he played, had a howler for you know, one of the goals and so. And Sterling, I mean, you already know the deal with that. So pretty much summer was poor. January didn't do anything on top of that, which exacerbated all the issues. And now this is the position you're in, drawing, you know, away to United and 15 points away from Liverpool. I mean, I pretty much felt like the league was gone already, but if you want to confirm, it's gone, definitely gone. So you just kiss that goodbye. It's Champions League or bust for the rest of the season. Big up Declan Rice, because he had 2 major moments in the game. The tackle on Højlund and scoring the equaliser, fantastic equaliser. Obviously, great work from Yuri and Timor on the right-hand side, actually dribbling and going past players, which our wingers don't seem to be doing. You know, finds the pass for Declan Rice, and it's a fantastic finish. Crashes it off the post and goes in. Cool. Now, obviously, Declan Rice was linked with Manchester United a few years back and whatnot, so he was definitely getting a lot of stick at Old Trafford, so he seemed to be overawed by emotions and went and shushed them. I like the idea of that, But in terms of the timing, I just don't think it was right. It was the equalizer. We had about around 15 minutes left, you know, and our title hopes are fading if they're there even really. 1-1, it's not sufficient enough in this game. A draw is not good enough. I just didn't really get it. Like the more I think about it, the more I don't get it. Like it's just I don't know, man. Like I just don't get it. I just don't get it because obviously once you cool down, you sit down and relax. We're worse off again. Liverpool have just won and the gap has been extended to 15 points. So the whole shushing thing and everything, there's a time and a place, and unfortunately, I don't think this was the right time. I just got to be real, you know, and things have come to boil. Obviously, you saw how Arteta reacted in you know the interview when being asked about the title race. I'm pretty sure last week he said over his dead body, you know, he won't say that the title race is over. And being asked certain questions, he just walks away. Like, I personally think, anyways, like you pretty much have to be one to stand in front of the camera, whether good or bad. You know, you can't pick and choose because when it's going well, you'd love to take all the adoration and you know the blessings and everything, but when it's going bad too, you have to be able to face that. And Arteta, in principle, he actually has done a good job bringing Arsenal back, you know, in contention for things. But we need to go to the next level. We need to go to the next level, 100%. And when things aren't quite going well and it's not going our way, you walking out the interview, what are you signifying to the players? What are you signifying to the players? Like, it's not a good look, man. And there's definitely questions we have to levy at Mikel Arteta for sure. And let's see for the rest of the season. Let's see if we can pull a Champions League out the bag. Nice, but I don't know, man. It's looking tough. But you know this team. They're always gonna give you up and down. Score 7 against PSV midweek. Come and drop a clanger against United. What a team, and I mean that sarcastically.